Welcome back to Houston Live. Next Monday, October 23rd, one of Houston's most familiar faces will once again be hitting the fairway for a great cause. Frank Billingsley and his annual Golf Classic are backed for a 13th year. Frank joins us now along with Chris Laxo, who's the chair of the golf tournament, also the presenting sponsor. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us. It's great. We're excited.
I can't believe it's the 13th year, and this really is a great time. I've been out there for the tournament. It's a long day. There is a mobile bar involved. It really is a great time. But the best part of all is this is raising lots of money for a really great cause. So Legacy Community Health, they have a school-based healthcare program. Essentially, it's like putting a clinic right into a school. You can both speak about this because you're so connected to the cause. But break this down. How life-changing is it for these young people?
I'll start. For one thing, it's underserved communities where these are schools that are in places around Houston and really Southeast Texas that their parents have a hard time getting them to a doctor. They have a hard time maybe speaking about what ails them, and they don't just take medicine for granted. They need a place to go to stay healthy.
And this is mental health as well as physical health.
It's everything.
Yeah. So, and the mental health piece is so important as well. Yeah, as you know, I mean, there's stigmatisms about mental health, and this really kind of takes that away from it. These kids like to introduce their doctor, and they're proud. So it's nice. It's nice to see.
And why is it that, by the way, Hawkins, Laxo, Wealth Management, and Equitable, you were the presenting sponsor. Why did you decide to align yourself with this cause, Chris?
Well, it's a long story, but we played in the first tournament together 13 years ago.
We were golf partners.
Right. We were golf partners.
That's when we met.
Yep. And back then, Shell was the sponsor of the Houston Open, and they gave Legacy a tournament for a couple of years. And so, I'm an avid golfer, but the school-based health clinics is something that we're passionate about as well. So
it takes a lot of money to put one of these clinics in a school.
$500,000.
$500,000. That's a lot.
Yeah. And there are 37 of them now.
Wow.
37 around the area.
And when you think about each clinic really reaching thousands of students, right? And then you multiply that by 37. It really puts our young people on a path to good health. What's sort of like the mantra of Legacy Community Health? You learn well when you are well, something like that?
Something like that.
When you're healthy, you can focus on school.
Yes.
And so you truly are changing the community. Let's talk about the money that's raised, because I know $300,000 is the goal this year, but you've already reached that?
We've already reached that, but 400 is sort of the wish list goal, right?
That's right.
I mean, the closer we can get to 500, the closer we can absolutely open one, tomorrow. But the closer we can get to that money, then we're on our way.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year of this tournament.
Well, the first year, we had 10 teams. And let's talk about it. We had 10 teams.
Yep.
This year so far, we have 50
teams.
We're having to do this on 2 courses. We were on 1 course until last year. And last year we had 36 teams, which is the most you can put on a course.
Yeah.
And then you still have a 5.5-hour golf tournament. So we worked with the Golf Club of Houston.
You shut it down.
Mondays they're closed day.
They're closed because you need both courses.
Right.
Is that right?
So we're using both courses. We have 50 teams. We have room for
5 more teams.
Yeah, about 5 more. But we're close to max. So if you want to sign up, sign up.
Okay. So how does that feel, Frank? Because reflecting back 13 years ago, when you start something new,
we had 10 teams.
You hope people show up.
That was one of them. We were one of the 10.
Yes.
But now that you're almost at capacity, this has got to feel really good for you.
It does.
Frank.
It does. It feels great because word's gotten out. People understand what Legacy's mission is. They value it. They see it as, if I'm going to play golf and put some money out there, I know where it's going and I know what it's going to do. And everyone wants to have a good time, and we have a good time. We start with breakfast. We have an 8 o'clock shotgun start. We play. Then we have a nice lunch, and at the lunch we have raffles and door prizes and a silent auction, and a live auction, just all kinds of stuff. So.
And if you want to get involved, and maybe you're not a golfer, people can sponsor a hole, or they can sponsor. You can buy a ticket to the luncheon if you want to go out to the luncheon. They're always looking for silent auction items. This is something that happens every single year. Every year, my golf game, guys, is Not great, not great. But I've come out a couple mornings for the breakfast and for the kickoff, and just to confirm, that mobile bar is going to be back this year.
There's usually more than one.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 this year.
Okay, there you go, there you go.
Yes.
Well, Frank Billingsley, Chris Laxo, thank you so much for stopping by Houston Life, and congrats, 13 years.
You're really nice to have us here. I
Oh
really
my gosh.
appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
Well,
Thank you.
you're making our community healthier, and young people should be able to focus on school, their families as well. It's so important. So a reminder that the 13th annual Frank Billingsley Golf Classic is happening Monday, October 23rd at the Golf Club of Houston. You can learn more by visiting our website, houstonlife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section.